Welcome back to another video of the Grow Your Daycare podcast. This is a video version of this week's marketing video because I think that I want to make sure that I am showing you what I'm going to be discussing. It's going to be a bit more, I think, content rich and a bit more tactical. So I want you to take some notes. And obviously, if you have any questions, comment below and I'll go back and I'll answer your questions. Okay. If you'd rather read the blog article, no problem. All the links are in the description of this video. You go ahead, you click there. And there will also be the audio version of this. So if you want to listen to this as you're driving or as you're washing the dishes, whatever it is, you can actually do that as well. So today I wanted to really focus on 2025 and how to advertise your daycare going forward, heading into another year, okay? And I'm gonna walk you through all the steps you need to take. So if you're not open yet, or if you're just starting out, this is gonna be a good episode for you. I'm gonna walk you through the most important things that you should be focusing on when you're thinking about advertising. And I'm going to give you some actionable steps as well. So it's going to be a good one. I am going to share my screen so that you guys can see what I am talking about. And then we're going to get to work. All right. So I'm over here. All right. So we're going to be talking about how to advertise your childcare program online, right? Heading into 2025. And I call this a complete guide because, quite honestly, these are the things that I would be focusing on if I was just starting a brick and mortar, a small in-home, a small center, whatever it is. This is what I would be focusing on. I wouldn't be focusing on other things. I would really just be focusing on things that I know are going to move the needle forward. Okay. So the first thing, obviously, is your website. We're going to start thinking about your website. I want you to start thinking about your website as your digital storefront. Okay. And it's really important that you do a few things well as you're setting up or as you're developing your website, whether you're outsourcing or you're doing this on your own, so that you increase the chances of getting that organic reach from Google, right? From the online space, right? So the first thing is you want to think about SEO. What that means is making sure that your website is optimized properly, okay? So what this means is you know what local families are actively searching for when they are online. And those words can be found somewhere on your website. Maybe you wrote a blog article on them, and the description of your actual website in the back end, right? And your the title of your website. You know, these words are really important because this is how Google will know once someone is searching for these things. It's going to crawl all sorts of things, all sorts of websites on the internet. And once these words pop up on, for example, your homepage, it will bring your website up to the top of the search. Okay. And this is really important. If you don't know how to do this, I have a lot of trainings on this and a lot of marketing videos over on my YouTube and also on my podcast. And if you're outsourcing this, the person that's actually developing your website should know how to do this, right? So really, really important. Okay. So things like, daycare, bilingual program, or Montessori daycare near me. Having the name of your city is also really, really important. Okay. And if you have a blog, if you're someone that has a blog on their website, because I know a lot of you do, you offer extra things like, kits to take home or virtual classes. It's really important that every time you're updating these things, that these words are found on your blog as well. Okay. The other thing I want you to think about is mobile optimization. This is not anything that is new. More people are using their devices to scroll throughout the day. They're not on a desktop, right, or on a laptop necessarily. They're on mobile devices. So we have to make sure that your website is mobile friendly, that it is optimized, that it loads quickly, that everything is aligned properly, that the pictures show up, that your navigation toolbar is there and it's set up properly, right? And obviously you have to make sure that it's optimized with the right keywords, but it's really, really important because if this is not done well and someone lands on your website and the page doesn't load quick enough, they're going to bounce. So we want to make sure that once we get their attention and they're on your website, that we keep them there with a website, a mobile website that is optimized, but also that has the right call to actions, right? So we want to make this super simple for people, because nowadays they have a low attention span, and they just don't want to deal with a lot of things. So we need to make this as simple as possible for them so that they can take action. So whether that's to learn about us, or why choose us, or click here to book a visit, or click here to watch a video about our program, whatever it is, we want to make this super simple. We're spoon feeding them this information. Okay, it's really important. So start with your website, really simple. And you guys, when you're choosing your domain name, so the name of your website, keep it simple, keep it short, and make it a .com. Okay, really important as well. Now, the second thing that I would focus on is social media. Obviously, it's no secret. Social media is not going anywhere. It's something that you should be leveraging because it is free, because everyone is on it, right? And why not? Like, if you don't have to be paying for ads, I would definitely start thinking about my social media platforms, getting them connected over on my website so people can easily follow me, and keeping them updated regularly, okay? So showing up every day, talking about the program, sharing success stories, sharing reviews, giving them a walkthrough, going live once in a while and answering questions, talking about your educational curriculum and why it's different, why it's better, why it's unique, right? All these different things you hear me talk about, really, really important. Now, once you've connected your Facebook and Instagram together and you're updating them regularly and you're inviting your followers to join, let's say, an open house or to claim a discount, and you're getting in the habit of showing up for your business every single day, then you can start thinking about Facebook ads. So Facebook ads, you can start Facebook ads with like $5 a day. Do not boost a post. Don't boost your post if you've never invested in ads before. But you want to go into your ads manager and set things up properly with your pixel and all the right data so that you can actually track people that visited your website and share and send them more of your promotions or your posts, right? There's a specific strategy that I use when I am creating ads for clients. And no, just boosting right off the bat is not what we do, okay? So you want to make sure that you are educating yourself when it comes to Facebook ads if you are going to do this on your own. I do have a class that teaches Facebook ads. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the links in the show notes, or I can actually set this up for you and train you like one-on-one how to do this on your own. All those links are in the show notes, but I really want you to think about this because most probably, okay, 99% of you are not going to show up on social media every day. You're not going to stay consistent. You're not going to create content that is engaging, that's funny, that's educational. You might do it for a bit, but this takes time, you guys. I'm not going to lie. This takes time. So if you don't have that time to commit and to learning how to do this and to actually putting in the work and creating all of this, then I would definitely be thinking about investing in like a very low budget campaign using Facebook ads and Instagram ads to really just to keep your page in the feed, right? This is all Facebook is going to do. You give them a couple of dollars a day, you tell them the area you want it to target, and then you put a few videos up, keeping you in the feed, informing parents about your enrollment or whatever it is, and then that's just going to go on and on until you decide to shut it off, okay? So really, really important. If you are using Instagram, which probably you are, you want to make sure that you're using the right hashtags that your local audience is using in your community to really increase your visibility and to get more people to follow you on Instagram and to get to know, about your program. And you always want to be updating your stories on IG, especially if you're not paying for ads. Get in the habit of showing behind the scenes look, like this is what we did today. This is what the kids ate. I got a cool review. Here it is. Doing polls, right? There's a lot of things you can do to kind of get that engagement up, but leverage these IG stories, especially if you don't have the budget to be spending money on ads. You need to commit to doing this consistently, okay? Number 3, claiming your Google My Business profile, which is, again, is free, and then taking the time to optimize it properly, to write all the information in, to upload brand new photos of videos, just to keep your profile updated so that it can show up in local searches, okay? So make sure that all the links are working, all the, your hours of operation are updated. And obviously this is going to help you with local SEO, which is also really, really, really important, obviously, right? So we want to make sure that we're encouraging maybe kids you've worked with in the past to go on your Google My Business and to leave you their reviews. This is also going to help you come up in the search faster. So again, take the time to go in and complete this profile properly. Take the time to choose really nice looking pictures, update them regularly, and get people to go on and leave you reviews, okay? Number 4, I would utilize email marketing. So email marketing is a bit more technical. You would have to set up either a landing page or a form on your website, and you would lead people to this form by offering something. So this can be a newsletter, it can be a discount, it can be a free online class, it could be a PDF, a resource, something that you want to offer for free just to start your email list. Because not everyone that is going to go on your website, unfortunately, is going to enroll. But they might want to stay in contact with you. They might want to stay updated. Maybe they're not ready to enroll right now, but then maybe in a few months down the road, you never know, right? And we don't want to kind of shoo these people away because they're not ready to give you their credit card information. So it's a good idea to put up a form that you can leverage. So when down the line, when you have an open house or something to update your followers on, you can leverage this and with the click of a button, reach all these people one shot, okay? And also it's a great way for you to kind of nurture people that are not ready to enroll just yet. Maybe they just need a bit more kind of proof that, you know what you're doing and that you're awesome at it. So it's a great way for you to kind of nurture that relationship with them with your newsletters, which I hope that you will be sending out at least once every couple of weeks, okay? Number 5, I would get really comfortable with video marketing, okay? So there's a huge opt-out rollout that's coming out, and we won't be able to kind of track or retarget people that, let's say, clicked on your website, for example, right? If they decide to opt out of that tracking, then you as a marketer won't be able to, for example, track them inside your ads manager. So get comfortable with video marketing, okay? Whether that's recording short little reels, how-to videos, a Tip Tuesday, recording the kids running around and just talking a little bit about what you're doing in the morning, going live once in a while. Get comfortable with videos and encourage moms and dads to leave you video reviews and testimonials. It's just a great way for you to increase your know, like, and trust factor and to get more people to notice you. And I know it's so different when you see a video versus you just see a random flyer, right? Because you don't know, like a flyer is not going to babysit or watch your kid, right? But if you see a person long enough and you start to listen to their videos, read their content, go on their website, you keep seeing their content on your social media platform, then the chances of you actually feeling like, more comfortable around that person is so much more different versus just like a flyer every couple of days, right? Number 6, I would definitely think about running Facebook and Instagram and Google ads as well. So if you don't have a huge ad budget, you can actually start running Google ads for $2 a day, which is just like basically they'll sponsor your listing and they'll kind of bring it up when someone searches, which is also, it's great. But I do prefer Facebook and Instagram ads just because you reach more people. You're kind of in the feed when they pop up. It's a little bit more engaging. You can do a bunch of things with video marketing and ads. And it's just a great way for you to quickly get in front of more eyeballs so that you can get more enrollments, okay? More conversations started, more booked visits, versus just depending on regular social media posts, okay? So if you do have the ad budget, I get $5 a day, I would definitely think about the area that I want to target. And I would spend maybe $5 a day on a simple video campaign on Facebook and Instagram. And if I did have extra $2 a day, which I hope you do, I would definitely think about investing in sponsoring my listing over on Google so that I can get, my listing seen when someone is searching on Google for childcare, for example. Okay, so it's really, really important. So there you have it, you guys. That is what I would do if I was just starting out, or if you're thinking about, well, I don't know what to do first. That's exactly what I would focus on. And I would get real comfortable in learning and testing and trying again and not giving up, because I think a lot of the times what happens is we do something, it doesn't work overnight, and then we just think, oh, Facebook ads don't work, or posting on social doesn't work, or Google ads don't work. But they do. You just have to give them time, and you have to understand how to use the platforms, and how to track your data, obviously, and then how to go in and tweak and test different things until you get the results that you want. Now, if you need help advertising your daycare, we just started a school community, which is really cool. There's a lot of classrooms in there, a lot of trainings. So whether you're looking for someone to run your ads for you, or whether you're learning to learn ads yourself, or even if you just want something to post every single day on your platform, we got you covered. Links are in the description of this video. Make sure you check those out. I hope that this training blesses you and your business. If you do have any questions, comment underneath and I'll go back and I'll answer them. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys again.